tonight it will be Take the Lantern versus White Wolf Gaming. Once again, I am Kenos, joined by Runnin and Nickelbacher. You guys ready for this last set of games?
Oh, ready
Absolutely.
as all I can be.
Excellent, happy to hear it. All right, so we've definitely had a little less predictable set of games today in terms of the scoreboard, so we're going to have a lot of positioning jockeying by the time this is over. Excited to see where Lantern and Wolf end up sorting themselves out. Nickel, we'll start with you. You got any matchups you're kind of looking forward to, or any players you got your eye on for this set?
As I was saying before, I hate to sound like a broken record again. We got Take the Lantern, White Wolf Gaming, the second week of final matchup in the. Let me get my thoughts all together. Anyways, we got Take the Lantern versus White Wolf Gaming. It's just going to be interesting to see what they're going to bring out because it seems like that everybody's. I don't know if it's because of the patch or maybe they've just been practicing different champions. It seems like people are starting to bring out some other champs that they haven't brought out before. I mean, we've been joking about it all night. We have a bunch of new junglers coming through, and it seems to be working so far for all the teams that have been switching it up. I don't know if it's a bunch of mind games with the opposing team or what, but yeah, it's just going to be interesting to see what they're going to bring out.
Yeah, seems like it's been jungle diversity and the mage mid lanes. What do we had? Vel'Koz, Brand, Lux, Xerath, all coming out the mid lane so far. Definitely interesting to see. And
But not Anivia and Vagar as they keep getting banned.
nope, definitely not those.
I
Or
think
Zell as
everybody
well.
is totally okay with that, except for Hohenheim for poor Zoe. Rest in peace. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. Getting the Sedge ban as well, which could then lead to more jungle variety.
Oh, Ziggs, there's the other one.
I'm not sure how many more jungles there are though. Haven't seen Nunu yet. Get him in there. Haven't seen the Taric jungle yet, Nickel. We could get that back.
Warwick.
Please, for my
Warwick.
sanity.
Yeah, we could get Warwick. I mean, there are Shyvana. Shyvana was banned earlier, so we couldn't see her. So there's enough. All right.
Not a problem.
There goes the Misfortune. Hadn't seen her yet today. She hits the ban list.
Oh man, bring back Alistar jungle. That's what we need.
And Tristana's off the market.
All right. So some notable champions who weren't banned out here. Yeah, there's the first one, Zaya.
Yep. And Varus on the other side
Yep,
as well.
that's what I was gonna say. Varus also has not been banned, so he get picked up, which would be an interesting bot lane matchup. Gnar.
Gnar?
Yeah.
Someone else who was left open.
I mean, some other possible strong contenders. I mean, Volibear could be in there. I think he did reasonably, even if his team didn't win when he was picked up. So that could work out for them. We'll have to see what they decide to go with. Oh, there's your Warwick.
There we go.
There's your boy.
That's my boy.
All right, all the jungles today. That's just what we're doing.
Warwick won't let his bull.
Jungler
I'm sorry.
showcase.
Jungle's greatest hits, if you were.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
oh, here's someone else who's continuously banned. We need to see the Urgot come out.
We might. Nope. Camille
Oh,
instead.
nope, Camille. Could be a jungler. I'm
Could
gonna
be,
say.
yeah.
Could be a jungler.
That'd be definitely interesting. I mean, we haven't seen Camille a couple of times.
Jungle?
Just in the LCUS in general.
Oh, okay.
Not the most common pick, but has been successful. And another Tom Kench, it looks like, is gonna.
Seen him a few times. Tom Kench, you would see probably a lot more because he is a good champion, but you do need like the team and the communication to really pull him off
For sure.
more than you'd see maybe in a solo queue game, which is probably why he's so popular.
Plus, also just his natural tankiness is so insane.
Yeah.
All right, so a little bit more of a tank-heavy team for White Wolf at the moment. Obviously, top lane has not been picked. Okay, Camille's top lane most likely, but the jungle has not been picked up yet, and that could be anything.
Could be a flex though as well. Oh, Galio, don't want to mid lane or top or anywhere.
Cho'Gath is also available still. Haven't seen him today yet.
Did they nerf Kane in the recent patch?
I
Yep.
don't believe.
He hasn't been. He hasn't
pick
been
or
a
ban.
notable ban for the past few games. Did everybody just not care about him anymore?
It's
I'm
possible
not
the meta
sure.
shifted away from him. Not necessarily that he was banned, but just other people around him were, nerfed and buffed differently. That's sometimes how things shift in these kind of games.
Yeah, for sure.
They're even giving the Volibear a ban.
Yeah, I mean that's a reasonable choice considering all that's left is mid lane and jungle.
Mm.
There goes Talia. With the Skarner left up, you definitely don't want to subject yourself to like the Skarner Talia roam picks.
For sure, yeah. I mean, Skarner definitely still being up would be interesting. Though I don't know if because Skarner wouldn't be something that White Wolf would pick up because they already have Warwick.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
You're right.
Jinx, so more ADC variety. A lot of good variety tonight.
Yeah.
Supports
Many
could use some
different-
variety though. Tom Catch,
Yeah.
look at you.
Oh, we haven't seen the Alistair once.
Ooh,
Oh, Gragas.
Gragas jungle, do it. Yes.
Made my day. There we go. So I really enjoy seeing the diversity in the jungle. Everyone can kind of just play their play style. It's a really good strength to have.
I mean, of course, this could be Gragas mid lane. We shouldn't necessarily judge. And obviously, it's Vel'Koz
There's the
jungle.
Vel'Koz again.
That just makes
Let's
sense.
see. Yep.
Nice to see Vel'Koz though.
Ooh.
Is that gonna? I don't think that's gonna be a pick. If it is, that'd be
Trolling.
hilarious. Oh, it
There
is.
it is. The Zillion even able to. Wow, I'm really gonna keep track of his build.
Zillion mid.
Interesting. Gragas mid.
Wow. All right. So this is a game that's happening. Okay, so we'll start with the jungle matchup because you showed enthusiasm about that running. What do you think, Warwick and Gragas?
I definitely think no one can really fight Warwick in the jungle early. I think he'll be able to farm. Do just about whatever he likes. He'll have the blood scent to get him to the available ganks in the fights right away. Gragas has his early ganks. He's most likely going to build tank because I think he's the only one on Take the Lantern. And yeah, Warwick's going to definitely try and make his early presence known until he hits 6 and go for a gank then.
Yeah, not the most tank heavy for either side this time, so interesting to see how that'll work out for him. Along with that, though, we've got this Zillion in the mid lane. Someone needs to talk with me about that. Nickel, tell me about Zillion in the mid lane. What do you think's going to happen here?
I'm sorry, I'm still trying to recover from shock from seeing Zillion in a game. It's been a while. Anyways, I guess his utility is going to be beneficial to the team. I guess it's. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like that against the Vel'Koz. I feel like that Vel'Koz is going to come out on top.
Well,
but
we'll have to see. They must be confident in it because they picked it after the Vel'Koz.
And the Vel'Koz even going for the cleanse there too for a summoner. Definitely going to have to respect that. It could just be a Zillion using his experience, pass it on to Warwick, try and get him to 6, try and play something around that. Obviously, his ult's going to keep one of the carries alive or himself.
I mean, a Jinx getting ulted by a Zillion can be very scary.
Absolutely. And then even does he possibly one of the new items? I mean, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I think the most common thing I see is just that Luden's Rush. If he really takes advantage of that, maybe it's wave clear. I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting to see how this works out.
Got a nice comment from the chat from Ace. It seems that Zillion is meta now.
Oh.
And he does correct himself, saying that maybe not mid, but support.
Oh.
He's not support, sir. We have a unless Tom Kench mid lane. Maybe they're really screwing with us, guys.
No, it's a Gnar mid lane, Zillion top. Come on.
Jinx jungle.
I mean, he's got teleport.
Something that I want to look for, and that's really common with the Camille Gnar matchups. I'm not sure if 5 Loco Addict is going to do it, but it's just waiting for the Gnar in that top river bush for him to walk straight through and getting off his poke there. And I'm pretty sure Camille's just win lane off of that if they can get that through and able to stun him and chunk him out. It's something that a lot of the what's it called, LCK top laners like to do, and into these kind of matchups. And it's kind of been coming this way, but they also Camille jungle, so maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to see how it works out. Definitely going to be some very interesting lane matchups, and of course, a slight unknown coming out of this Zillion. But as we move into this last game, I believe Nickel is leaving us for the night. So thanks for all the good casting tonight, Nickel, and you have a good evening.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, thanks for having me, guys. Everyone have a good night. Awesome games. I'll still continue watching, and I might annoy you guys in the chat, so I'm not going anywhere. You just won't hear my voice.
All right, sounds good.
See ya.
Sounds good to me. Bye-bye.
All right. Moving on to the skins. Not really, I'm going to be really disappointed if the Warwick doesn't have the white skin. All right, I'm disappointed.
The new... Nina.
I mean, you're White Wolf Gaming and you've got Warwick on your team and you're not using that skin?
People really loving the Earth Kench too. I definitely... every time. Not that I play him, but I prefer having the chef.
Ooh, I haven't seen the Arctic Gragas in game yet. Looking forward to that. I think I've got to give this to Take the Lantern just because of that. And because of the Arclight Belkaz, which is amazing.
Yeah, got to take points away for not having the White Wolf. But Camille is naked, so I'm going to have to give it to White Wolf.
You prefer Camille to have skins?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Really got to shuffle the champions around this time. The algorithm has no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. Looks like Warwick went in to press the attack. Oh, and Glacial Augment on Gnar. Wow. I mean, just interesting to look at.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's see where everybody's going.
Looks like possibly a little bit of aggression coming out of Take the Lantern here. We'll see how much they commit to it. Not too much.
We haven't really seen any invades like last week.
I'm guessing that Vel'Koz did get spotted by that ward that Jinx threw down, so they probably know they're in the bush there. Some suggestion that maybe they're getting invaded from the back. Guess we'll see.
So
a little bit of taunting going on here.
That is the one plus of the hyena skin. You can get the taunt game up. Oh, that is my favorite. The penguins, the dabbing penguin. Okay, so if we do implement the emote war, I got to give it to Take the Lantern.
All right. Well, let's see how it goes as we're moving on here. Both mid laners hanging out in mid, as per usual. And beyond just a little bit of poking, everything's pretty good. Gragas did take a little bit of extra damage, but Nami is there to heal him. So everything should be fine there as long as he doesn't lose experience. But he gets it just fine.
No Vel'Koz cheese this game.
Yeah, maybe
Warwick going straight to Gromp too as well. Looks like he's trying for a level 6 rush.
Maybe that's something Huge can work and practice on after seeing
Watch the VODs. Yep. Take notes.
Have to see how it goes. A little bit of poking going on in the top lane as well, so that might be a little bit more of an aggressive lane. We'll see. Of course, Gnar is there to poke things.
Warwick being a cannibal over there and
going after wolves, yeah. Gragas starting blue buff now. Yuji is getting pushed back a little bit by Zillion. Zillion really enjoying his territory control through those bombs. Gnar's about to hit Mega Gnar, so we'll see how that works.
Another Infernal Drake starting us out here. Is that how many is that? It seems like it's been a lot for it being RNG today.
Yeah, I think it's been 5 or 6. I don't quite recall.
The RNG is with us.
I mean,
So Gragas bots out Warwick.
yeah, we'll have to see how this Gragas and Warwick manage to compare. I mean, do you think there's going to be much in the way of ganks from Warwick pre-6?
Just depends how much fighting the other lanes do, right? Like he can't really get in there unless someone is low and he's got the and he's running right at you. So it's just kind of depending on the lanes. He can help you secure a kill, but he's definitely not going to help. Not really going to be able to initiate much.
Yeah, that's what I was figuring too, especially since, like you said, he was probably rushing to 6.
A lot of aggression coming out the bot lane. I think Nami burnt her flash. Yeah, it looks like she did. Tom swallowed her up.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a scare there, but now he managed to get out just fine and is healing nicely.
Zillion just topped off full... Oh, let's see here. Camille's doing a lot to Gnar. Flash. Gnar flashes away. Pretty unlucky. She definitely have to be either a little faster with her auto attack, because usually you don't want to flash like that. You want to force him to do it, because they can just flash away and then trading, which usually isn't good if you're the aggressor. You usually want to force him to flash and come right after, miss the auto, but still able to push him out of the lane. Pretty worth.
Yeah, I mean, trading flash for flash isn't the worst thing in the world, especially when you're a character like Camille who can jump across walls and stuff.
Yeah, especially when you're the one with the Gragas as well.
Yeah, smart of the Gnar to go back. Glad we're not seeing more top laners hanging out far past their prime.
Way too long.
Warwick is halfway to 5, more or less.
Looks like Nami's gonna get eaten again, but Tom is leaving his 80k to get pounded on by the Zaya.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see how long the Jinx decides to stick around, because she is currently out of health potions.
Yeah, and if you leave Gnar, or you pick Gnar early, or if you leave Gnar open to be picked early, you need to have an answer for him. It looks like that's exactly what Take the Lantern had in Camille. They knew they can handle the Gnar.
And now we have Gragas waiting in the wings here, see if he makes a move.
Warwick not too far off either.
Well, here he comes. Let's see how the barrel play goes. Picks up the Jinx, does get the stun off on him. Traps are thrown down to protect the escape, but now here comes the teleport and the Warwick. Warwick pops his vengeance to try to pick up
another
a kill
teleport
there.
coming in.
There goes the Nami. Kind of possibly wasted. Yeah, kind of a wasted teleport there by the Gnar. But good rotation.
He wanted to get away from that lane there. Maybe get an objective. Definitely going to make a push towards this Fire Drake. Warwick level 5 should be pretty easy.
Yeah, Warwick's halfway to 6. Do we have Zillion at 6, Camille also at 6. We'll see what happens here with the Vel'Koz. Vel'Koz can try to ult into this. Looks like he's taking a position to try to do that. Doesn't get hit by the Gnar though. Oh, they actually... Oh, they're trying to drag the dragon out. Looks
Yeah.
like they're running. The laser
See,
can still hit
really
it though.
Smart.
Do it, laser. Come on, you got one chance here, huge. Ooh, almost.
Ooh, that was very close. But twice teams hadn't done that. The first steal from the Lux in the game earlier, and then the second one Vel'Koz. So really wise of White Wolf Gaming to go ahead and drag the dragon out. It was still able to reach, but they definitely made the conscious play there. So how much damage did Camille get done? Okay, well, sorry, what was that?
I was just going to say, I would have liked to see the Vel'Koz maybe pop his ult a little bit earlier. Just because he could have possibly scared the Warwick off and prevented the smite to begin with. But yeah, Camille did about, I almost want to say 2/3 damage.
Did they have vision in the pick? They don't right now. I'm not sure if Vel'Koz knew exactly when.
No, I don't think Vel'Koz did. I think he was just guessing.
Yeah.
But they of course had clear vision on him. There were 3 wards on Vel'Koz, so they very clearly knew what Vel'Koz was doing.
Not us.
All right, so Warwick is 6 now. So automatically seeing him be more aggressive heading top lane. Camille, I don't know if Camille hasn't spotted this, but she is, like, her spider sense is tingling.
Yeah.
Does manage to get out.
Wow. And the emo and the double emote coming out from Camille.
Warwick
Yeah,
is-
really good. Not able to get the fear. I think Warwick, if he times his Q correctly, could follow her through, and the fear would have gone off.
Do have Gragas kind of moving up now. Warwick going for his red buff. Bot lane being a little more passive now. And Vel'Koz has spent the entire game in a tent under his tower.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
I have to
A
see.
little bit of a CS lead coming out from Zillion, but I think it'll even up here with the wave crashing into Vel'Koz.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, Zillion's been doing a lot of really good AoE damage, and of course, when you're pushed under tower, it's sometimes hard to get those good CSs.
Yeah. Well, and then even with the Zillion roam too, he went bot lane with everyone else, right?
It's also
Get the
worth
dragon.
noting just how incredibly dominant Camille is currently in CS. I mean, if you just
Oh,
look
yeah.
at that score.
Yeah, she was left all alone.
Right. Yeah, I mean, partially due to that Nar's TP, which the Nar really didn't get anything out of except a little experience. Meanwhile, you know, Camille's got the CS, Camille's got the experience lead. It's just not going well for the Nar currently.
Yeah, really good answer to Nar, leaving it unbanned. They take it. Everyone, I mean, most teams see it's a strong pick. Just banning it away, and them having a good answer.
A lot of very patient ganking going on here. Interesting place to put the ultimate.
Well, there's the Warwick.
Oh, Xayah does not manage to get away.
Not a chance. 3-0 here. White Wolf Gaming.
3-0. Gonna try to push this tower, it looks like, also.
Yep.
Probably won't be able to get it, but we'll see.
Warwick has red buff, and Jinx is a pretty good tower taker. So let's see how much damage they previously have. I think they really need to focus on getting this Gnar some help, or just out of lane in general. Yeah, big minion wave. I think they will be able to take this.
Yeah, the minion wave definitely
Yeah,
helped.
definitely.
Yeah, for sure. Underestimate, as you said, Jinx really good tower push, especially because she's been farming pretty well, even though she's not as well as Xayah, of course.
She has the BF. So yeah.
Yeah, like you said, Gnar is not doing great. If we look at gold, Camille's up on him by
40
700.
CS.
Yeah.
Oh, really good land stopwatch coming from Zillion. Ults himself. They should have seen this coming. Camille using the ult on him. Pretty much no value.
Another teleport.
Mega Gnar coming out. And Nami trying to ride the wave into the river. I mean, yeah. Better safe than sorry for the disengage.
Yeah, and I mean, it wasn't too bad just because Gnar wasn't necessarily abandoning the lane to the Camille again, because Camille was mid. Really a shame to see that Nami ult whiff. Rather rare.
Yeah, I guess she just figured she wanted to put it out.
I mean, yeah.
Put it out in case they chased.
Yeah, it was a good border there. And of course, like you said, Zillion did use his ult to survive, but now he doesn't have it to protect him for another 60 seconds.
But we're getting red team's getting what they want. They're getting Gnar bot lane, getting away from the Camille, getting the lane swap because they were able to take bot turret. Here comes Nami and Xayah. They're gonna try and get Camille down there again, but this is a pretty good wave, and Gnar should have some time there. Bot lane. Not if Gragas comes ganks him though. Looks like he's making his way that way.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it goes now that we do have this lane swap.
We had a Nasus rush it last game, so swimmer. They're asking why do the supports still rush the full completed sightstone item?
Well,
I'm not sure.
because
I don't, and I support.
they are creatures of habit.
Yeah.
Gnar's in a lot of trouble here, though. There's a 3-person gank coming down for him. Looks like he'll try to get
I guess just really Prioritizing keeping the Gnar down. Nope, nothing doing.
Interesting choice there. I would have liked to see a little more commitment out of them.
Definitely. Um, Especially because he had pretty good knowledge. Wow, another Fire Drake. I guess I didn't pay attention after the first one, but another Fire Drake coming out here in our series.
Wave does hit the Jinx there, but that ultimate was not the best timed, I would say.
The Nami.
Yeah, the
Wave.
Nami just kind of using her wave as like a yeah and don't come back.
Get out of here. You don't get.
Like Warwick collapsing on her
Warwick.
ADC might be a good use for your wave now as opposed to this, but she gets caught instead.
Dying for your carry, I guess. Okay, they're gonna steal the buff, take down the pink ward, get some of their own vision in.
Meanwhile, we do have Take the Lantern grabbing Dragon, so their first Dragon.
That's good. It's an Infernal. You definitely don't want to let them stack 3.
Mid turret's going to fall under a lot of pressure as it looks like they're going to 5-man in mid. Poor Vel'Koz. All the geometry in the world can't help you if you're getting 5-manned, but pretty weak minion wave. Ooh, ult's going somewhere.
Ult's going through, trying to get the Camille.
Nice slow landed there.
Her top. Yeah, really nice.
Good
Forcing the flash.
Good flash.
But the rest of the team is there.
Yeah,
Nothing she could really do there.
Yeah, that was unfortunate, but that's kind of what happens. There is not a lot of vision on the map for Take the Lantern right now.
Yeah, if you look. And if there's any, it's all top side, not bot side. Not you really want to have some vision.
Not that the vision would have necessarily helped with the Tom Kench ult, but it would at least given her an idea about the Warwick coming down as well.
Yeah. Zaya able to smack on this top turret for a little bit. She's gonna get it.
Alright, so Take the Lantern's first turret, and their first real advantage in the game beyond that dragon they just took as well. Have to see what else they can make of it. Got a lot of gold on this Jinx, 1700, so she just bought a huge item with that. Yep, upgrading to the Hurricane.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Take the Lantern is going for Rift Herald. Might help them get mid. Or bot. Mid and bot are both about the same.
Yep, not bad. They are gonna get spotted out. Gnar could come from the other side. Jinx walks in.
Wow, that's a huge sandwich. And not only does
They steal the rift.
yeah, Wolf steals the rift, gets some kills out of it too, probably more than just some. Menards does manage to take down 2 champions though, so very well done there.
Camille's gonna go down with Zillion. Yeah, that's gonna be enough damage to take down the Kench.
Flash blown to pick out the Zaya. Triple kill on Xerath.
Wow, very nice coming out the Xerath pick. Definitely hitting his Kobe's where they need to be.
Right, so I think that was a 4 for 2, plus they lost Rift Herald.
Yeah, plus, yeah, they've been stolen. They leashed it. Definitely not what you want.
And a turret as well, so
Just
really coming out
falling
well.
more and more behind. 2 turrets, possibly, because this Zillion has red. Camille's making her way up. It's a pretty big wave. Let's see if this goes down.
Yeah, I mean, for all the early dominance that we saw out of primarily the top lane.
That's 2 turrets.
Yeah, that's really rough. They're 4K gold behind now, and now they're jumping into Tom Kench pouncing on him. Gragas is gonna get eaten. Ooh, bubble misses. Camille trying to zone.
Very
Interesting
Oh,
choice.
she's still gonna go in.
Yeah, interesting choice trying to go in here. Good flash by the Tom Kench, helping to get some damage off that Zillion there. Vel'Koz is here too, though. Teleport coming in. Good choice to ult to scare the Jinx off, and the whole team's moving as one. Really good Nami ult, barely misses the Jinx. Jinx ult also misses.
Really good stun.
Yeah, And now everyone's just kind of too weak to continue the fight, unfortunately. Gragas just doesn't quite have the durability.
Warwick's not. He's got the blood send. He's gonna be able to chase down. Ooh.
Slow
Good
just
knockup.
misses. Really good job by the
Zillion.
Gnar, though.
Gets the stun under the tower. Oh, she doesn't. Just stay alive. That was incredibly close on the Zaya, but he does keep the tower alive. White Wolf, take the lantern, only having one tower to their name, and didn't want to concede another. This could be White Wolf's first tier 2 of the game. No, Vel'Koz said no. Goodbye, wave.
Oh, Vel'Koz is doing a really
And
good
hits
job.
the Gnar. Wow, yeah, that was really good. Tom Kench slaps him away.
Yeah, I was
Get
waiting
chased down.
for if that fight had gone for another few seconds, Vel'Koz was going to get his ult back, and that would have just been
Yeah.
really bad.
I think they knew better. But again, Zaya getting a ton of solo farm, and hasn't actually been at any of these. So she's probably going to be pretty huge. You're going to have to watch out on the next one. I definitely have to. I mean, we definitely have to keep that into consideration.
Yeah, I mean, Zaya...
Investing a lot of resources.
Yeah, Zaya, I mean, while she has been in a couple of fights, she's not had very good positioning. So if she gets into a fight with actually good positioning where they don't just jump on her immediately, she could definitely be a huge detriment to White Wolf. But we'll have to see. Next dragon coming out is another Infernal.
A third?
Yep.
Wow, that's... Where are these at when I'm playing?
So we'll see where
Here
this
we go.
goes.
Let's see. Camille gets his tower. She'll have a... Oh, nope.
Good wall bounce.
Might have had a flank. Yeah, very good. She might have had a flank, but getting flanked instead.
A lot of focus on this bot lane. Gragas starting initiation, but the rest of his team isn't here. Looking for a big Vel'Koz ult here. There we go.
There's a Nami. Oh,
Really good job
Really
by
good
Tom
Nami ult.
Kench. Got the Camille ult as well. Zillion once again ults himself. Warwick goes down. Zillion comes back.
Zaya going
Gnar's
down.
in Mega currently, really harassing. Good cleanse comes out to get him away there. Camille gets eaten. So Camille is now getting picked off by Zillion.
she's
And-
not going to get away. Oh, and the Airy for that last bit. I think they should definitely, yeah, take this Fire Drake here. There's Jinx. I guess the Zaya didn't matter. That's kind of the fight they wanted, and they still lost, which is definitely going to be disheartening. Catching the other team grouped up like that, being able to get the full channel on the Vel'Koz hit a lot of the damage down, and they still lost. So I don't really know where they go from here.
Yeah, it was rather unfortunate. I think the problem there was a surface area issue where they were going out of a funnel while everyone else was able to go into a funnel. So there was a question of how they were contested and contained, where the other team was a little more spread out. But we'll see. I mean, I think that they might still have a bit of a chance. 7k gold is a very large deficit, but I still get some sense of fear from White Wolf here. Like, they aren't just grouping and pushing. They're still very much focusing on farming. And, I mean,
Yeah.
one could argue that's not the best choice for them to be making, and they should just group up and push. But the fact that they're just focusing so much on, you know, like, getting their hyper carries more hyper carried seems like there's, for some reason, they think they don't quite have the edge that they do.
Yeah, and we're reaching past 20 minutes here, and I think Warwick, Zillion, Jinx, they really want to go get this Baron. The dream scenario would be maybe catching the Gragas out warding, or taking camp, killing him, and just going straight for the Baron, or maybe catching this Camille. You see Tom Kinch moving this way, Camille moving right into 5 members.
I have to say that Tom Kench has been doing a really good job with his ults this game.
Yep, they're going Baron.
So maybe
I think they see Zaya showing bottom, saying that's a lot of their damage right there. We have it disboarded. Yep, they can catch someone out that comes to test. Ooh, Warwick finds himself on the wrong side. If Gragas can see Warwick, he could maybe go for a smite. Nope, he decides to back off. Smites, but Jinx gets. Pretty unfortunate.
I'm actually surprised Tom Kench is not ulting over to this Zaya.
Yeah.
That's just been what he's been doing the whole game.
Um, I know what Vel'Koz was thinking there, but really not giving White Wolves any respect. Like, that's just you got to know there's a ward there if they're doing Baron, and like it's not a. I think that's just not giving White Wolves the respect. That's like the one place that would be a ward. Stood right on top of it, took the stun, insta dive.
Yeah, I mean, reasonable attempt to hold this here, but just a really clean, really easy ace.
Yeah.
And that should probably be game.
Yeah, 30-second timers on just about everyone. You got the Jinx.
You got Jinx, you've got super minions. This should probably wrap it up, I would say.
Yeah.
Alright, so really good showing in this first game by White Wolf. Warwick.
Pretty clean. Ugh, wait, the emotes? Pretty clean. Throw the Warwick. No, really clean for White Wolf. I mean, they gave up 3 kills, but and 1 fire dragon, but the 2 towers. But I felt like they were in control just about the entire game.
It really did seem like they were, except for that early bit in the top lane where Five Loco was doing so well against the Gnar.
What about the mid lane Zillion? I don't think he gave that Vel'Koz. Did they even touch his tower? He was really a rock there for their team.
Yeah, I mean, not only was he a rock, but he was also just, you know, untouchable because he would just ult himself every time they were going to kill him.
Yeah, able to survive everything they threw at him. Just really good.
So then, of course, then leads to the question of if they're going to waste a ban on him, or I should say rather use a ban on him in this next game, which we will find out when we are back in a couple of minutes, or seconds, I should say. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Please stay tuned.